Okay, now we're unmuted.
I was about to say, did they hear that?
No, they didn't.
You'll never know what it was.
Close. Okay.
Ooh.
Eric,
What's up?
are you ready
For what?
for some fried Emblem?
Ooh. You know, I'm trying to cut back on the fried stuff. Do you have any grilled Emblem?
No. Gryer Emblem.
Frick. Well, it was worth a shot.
Hey, you can have a cheat day. It's fine.
No, I was about to make that same comment. Like, you know, I'll have a cheat day. It's Thursday. It's Thor's Day. Fat Thor's Day.
There you go.
Which is also my day, because he's the one Marvel character that I can cosplay. Maybe Happy Hogan.
Hey, my name's Korg.
I'm Korg, this is Mike.
All right, I think we prepped before on the last stream, right? Yeah, we did.
I'm sure we did. We usually do. Oh, heck.
We getting right into it.
I think this one's also long as frick.
You know, I believe it.
Okay, we're on Twisted Tower.
What were the deets again that you talked about?
Oh, enemy reinforcements. 2 cats will appear in front of the boss at the end of turn 4. 1 hawk at the top left at the end of turn 5. 2 tigers in front of the boss when you approach him. 2 tigers in front of the boss at the end of turn 7.
Architect in the chat said you can air fry it. It's healthier.
Oh, you bring up an excellent point.
Air fried emblem? Air fire emblem?
Now I don't feel bad about my air fried emblem. What is up with air fryers? Like, how do they work?
Why are they so popular now? That's what I want to know.
Have you tried stuff from an air fryer?
I have not.
Okay, that's why you don't know. I forget which one of my roommates got it, but
They're not a new thing.
I don't know.
I feel like they've been around for a while, but like they've only just I've only been just recently started hearing about them. Like seeing
So here's the thing, like do you get or do you like the chicken nuggets or like the fries or the fish sticks, like the frozen ones?
Yeah.
If it's like a frozen thing, that's like typically like a fried thing, a fried frozen thing, and it's normally like put it in the oven. It probably works with pizza rolls too. If you would normally cook it in the oven and it doesn't taste the same, put it in an air fryer and it will. Like, it tastes like it just came out of like the unspeakable grease from like a fast food place. But like it's actually like not, you won't get diabetes from sniffing it.
Dog,
I
haven't had any of those like those freezer fish sticks or like anything in a hot minute. I'm tempted to just get some. I have pizza rolls right now. I should make pizza rolls. I'm gonna make pizza rolls. I'm just no big deal. I'm just gonna make pizza rolls.
I wonder how good like taquitos are. Air fryers slap though. Like having. There was this whole thing last semester. Not so much right now. Where like we would like almost always have dino nuggets in one of our freezers, because I live in a 5x5, 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom, so we have 2 fridges, because you know, like 5 people, and so in one of the freezers, there would almost always be either like some form of chicken nuggets or just dino nuggies.
Chicken nuggies.
Chimkin. And so you would throw in the air fryer, and it was one of the best things I've ever experienced. They're absolutely incredible. How are you gonna fry air though? You know, I'm just confused about the logistics of it.
You're telling me air fried this nuggie? You're telling me chicken fried this rice?
You telling me an fried this air?
What? Oh.
Took a second.
I see. I did not see, but I do now see.
I pretend I do not see.
Okay, so you know what? This shouldn't be that bad.
I was about to say, the bonus, like the bonus experience is like the speed run version of it.
Yeah.
The bonus experience you get is within 10 turns,
Okay. 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 Okay.
which seems reasonable.
Yeah. Better than last
Because
time, right?
What?
The last one was like what, 17 or something like that.
I think.
I think it also took into account the Black Knight part. No, it was
Yeah, but
19.
but that was still weird because the count started over when you got to the Black Knight part.
Did it?
Yeah, it totally did.
Oh. It was like 19 the first time. Like in the first part of that mission, it was like 19, I think, right?
It was 19 turns, which is, and you cleared it in like 13, so you got the 400 bonus XP. And now if you clear this in 10 turns or less, which is possible, depending on how you play this, because that's true of everything. You get an additional, I think it's 400. Yes, 400 bonus EXP.
Do I have any? I do have a flyer.
Oh, and you get 700 for clearing it anyway. So if you clear it in 10 turns, you'll get 1100, which is kind of nutty. I guess it does that to help you catch up any other characters that are lagging behind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You could dump it in Braum.
I could.
Even with the 700.
The comeback for the very last chapter.
We did it with Mist.
And it did work over this point.
It
But like
did.
that was that was a full mission and in like the beginning of this one. So
Yeah. What if you have Braum get the last hit on the final boss?
that's just poetry in motion right there. It was because of Ashnard, Braum couldn't see his family. So
That's true.
just desserts. Okay, Tabarn.
Oh yeah, Barnes here.
Okay, Tabarn.
Let's go. You idiot.
Oh,
You think you're
Eric, can you pull up the stream on a separate tab,
I sure can.
please? Bro, I don't understand. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I have no idea why Fossil Fighter streams popped off the way they did. They have no reason to.
What am I looking for?
I got rated last night for one of them.
Oh shoot,
That was hype.
that's sick.
Right at the start too.
You're the only person I follow on Twitch.
Good.
I gotta mute. Oh my god, I just heard myself on the stream right before I muted.
How'd you feel?
Kind of weird if I'm being honest, but I just listened to that last sentence back to like check my mic quality, and so far so good.
And how did that make you feel?
It's not Wednesday. I don't have therapy today. I had it yesterday.
How did therapy make you feel?
Kind of. I mean, typically validating. You know.
As it should be.
Well, not necessarily as it should be. It depends on what kind of person you are. You know.
Oh yeah.
I'm the kind of person that questions everything I do. So to hear some kind of like, no, you were right in doing this, or like, what if you do this because of this, this, and this, and as a result, you have a hard time doing this. And it's like, oh, well, when you put it like that, that's why I have a hard time with intimacy and connecting with people on an emotional level, huh?
Like overthinking things. I struggle with that too.
Yeah, like, oh, that's why I have trust issues. But the good thing is, like I've been going there for like since the beginning of the school year. So we're at the point now where it's like we understand like why I am the way I am and like what made me that way and like where I come from. And so now it's actually working toward like trying to fix those things.
I see.
Like, all right. So that's good.
I think my
So
my mom and sister are both. They started going to therapy
that's good.
over winter break. I think. Um, yeah, that's nice. Good for them.
Yeah,
I don't think
because
anything negative come from therapy. I think therapy has like a
no,
stigma. It's like there's like a
it
stigma about therapy.
it absolutely does. Because like it's sort of like it's really like the mentality with going to any doctor, especially in America, where it's like you only go to the doctor when something's wrong with you. So you're going to a therapist, something's wrong with your head, something's messed up, something's broken, which can be true, but
You
um
can also go to the doctor when you're healthy.
that's true. You go for a checkup, you know. Um, and it's like you don't really know it, especially with mental health. Going for the first time should never be when you're close to a breaking point. You know,
I see that.
um, because the first couple sessions for me were really really tough. Um, because these were the thing with me is you may or may not have been able to tell with these streams, and I'm not trying to be sarcastic, but with certain topics, I'm a very articulate person. You know, I choose my words very carefully, and I like to like think about what I like to say. I'm an actor, right? I've been doing theater for years, and so I stick to the script. Um, but it's easy for me to come up with things on the fly when it's something that I'm knowledgeable about. Like if I start talking about musical theater or music theory or like teaching voice, like stuff that I like, I'm interested in, and I know a lot about. I don't need a script, right? I can just kind of go off the cuff,
Right.
you know. But anything like, and I can carry a conversation relatively well. But when the conversation becomes emotional in nature, I have a much harder time with that. Um, and so talking about these things and like because I had like some counseling on and off for a couple years. um the first time I went was going into my freshman year of college because I was kind of nervous about the transition, and so the guy I went to was good, but the problem was, ooh, damn it. But the problem was, uh, we were going there for preemptive solutions to problems that I hadn't had yet. It'd be like he would give me like solutions and strategies for like um how to what?
Huh?
Oh,
Phew. I thought as much when I first snuck in here, but this really is an unbelievable place. I don't know who this is. What in the Sheriff's name is going on? Why are all these crazed lagoons creeping about? Hmm? Oh, you don't like this? Eh? Neither do I. This helmet and armor are horribly restrictive, you know? Is it one of those bird dudes? Under Tabar?
oh,
Oh!
oh.
Oh! Hello, Nasala! Okay,
Huh?
what was it? What did I do for his voice? How's
How's
that,
that,
Leanne?
Leanne?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
How's that, Leanne? It's been 20 years, but I'm still quite an eyeful. Don't you agree? Yeah, I haven't changed much, eh? And you knew it was me back there right away, didn't you? Ah, I'm glad you survived. It's very good to see you again.
I just got an idea. Not, not.
What? No, Newt Newt?
Yeah, Pengu.
Yeah, Newt
Not,
Newt.
not.
Now, onto the problem at hand. We went to the trouble of escaping that tower, so I'd hate to end up a meal for one of these insane cousins. Our objective is to rendezvous with Neolucci. Here we go, Leanne. Hold on tight.
Not.
Newt. Oh, they're off the map, okay.
Yeah, that was a that was a hell of a sequence of events right there. Yeah, so that's why so therapy was kind of hard for me. And Nay Sala, um,
Is that the Grim Reaper?
I love that audio so much. I saw one. I saw one where I was like, "It is so hot in this musty, like hot room I'm in," and it was Death Knight, and then for is that the Grim Reaper? It was Lysithea.
Nice. Is that the Lysith? Is that the Death Lolly?
She really is. Um. Right. So I went before my freshman year of college, like as kind of like a preemptive thing, and then my parents wanted me to continue, so I wouldn't lose any progress. So I went to the student counseling center, and like you do like a screening process where they see um, how damaged is this person, and they like based on how you like answer that survey, they determine how many weeks you're eligible for. The max being, I think, 12. Um, so I qualified for the full 12 weeks, because I was a walking ball of anxiety freshman year. Still am, but a little less so, because I'm kind of like established in Lubbock now.
Right.
Anyway, it's kind of like that comfort of like it's not like, yeah, look at me, I'm big man on campus, but it's like I know where I'm going. People know who I am. I'm not. I don't have to reestablish myself.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the hardest part about freshman year.
Right. Like it's like I like freshman year you have something. It's like you feel like you have something to prove.
Yeah.
Which depending on the degree, sometimes you do. In music, you can. That can very much be the case, especially if you're a performance person. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll get to this in a minute. But like I went to like the full 12 weeks freshman year. Actually no, I'm pretty much at that point. So 'cause I didn't quite realize it at the time, but like I really felt like I had something to prove freshman year, because I lucked out. So I auditioned for tech as a music education major who wanted to perform but wasn't sure if pursuing performance as a degree or career was like the thing to do. So I audition, I get accepted to the school, I get accepted to the school of music, and then in May, a friend of mine that I went to high school with, that was a year ahead of me, so their freshman year and I was a senior in high school, sent a picture of a cast list for an opera to make some friends, and it comes around to me, and it turns out that before I've even graduated from high school, I've been cast in an opera. Which was like a shell shock. Like, they're putting me in what? Like, is that me and not some other guy that just so happens to be named Eric Feldman?
Right.
You know? I think this is me.
Yeah.
This is not good. They're closing in. There are not enough feral ones. Someone? Anyone? Help! Go find Pastor Izuka at once.
I haven't read the word help in years, but I was rewatching. Sorry, this is a quick aside. I was rewatching.
No,
I was rewatching Zelda: Ocarina of Time Versus with Tyler and Josh, and they were doing the, the pre-episode like recaps, and it was the Lord Jabu Jabu one. In Lake Hylia, Link stumbles upon an empty bottle. Only it's not empty. And then there's a note on it saying, help me, I'm stuck inside a whale. ZOMG, help! And seeing help right there and you saying it like that, oh my god. Like, so many emotions came into my head. Okay.
Incredible. Whoa!
Bolting? What happens if the bar dies?
It's a different spell.
Oh, right.
It's not bolting.
You're right.
But I don't think anyone we have can use it.
Yeah, it's S rank.
I also don't think Tabarn can die.
Yeah, he just didn't have to take damage right there.
Right. So I was cast in an opera before I even came here. Which was Jesus. Which was like super stressful, and so I was in an opera in November, right? It was like a minor role, it was a minor baritone thing. I was like, let's, and also there was a song with, it was more musical theater too, like operetta, and so I fit right in. It was like my wheelhouse.
What's going on? They're all looking in the same direction.
Look at the door. No, no, not.
Tabarn and friends, eh? Oh, very good. This'll work out nicely. Hey yo, the goons!
Nestling, we found you at last.
Neolucci, you're here sooner than expected. You pushed your old wings to the limit, didn't you?
I couldn't be late to the rescue of dear lady in the end, now could I? Not. Oh, what a glorious sight! You look so much like your dear departed mother. Sniff. Not.
Hey, save your tears for later. White... I thought it said white Tabarn. White Tabarn. While Tabarn and the others take care of the enemy, we must escape.
Yes, of course. This way.
He absorbed her.
That's so funny. I love when they use that as a plot device. Right. So there was a group with there was a group song with 7 guys, and so you have a guy that's a senior. You have like all these older guys, like guys that are like well into their 20s already, or not well into their 20s, but like are 20 or older already. And here comes 18-year-old me, fresh out of high school, clean shaven. I look like a middle schooler compared to these guys. Like it's like, oh, whose kid brother from one of the middle schools did they get in this show? So I did that one, and then in November I was done, and then I was asked to be in the chorus of the next opera, and I was like, sure, why not? What's another thing? And then second semester, as that one's getting ready to go up, I trip and fall into 2 more opera roles. So I tripped and fell into every single opera of that season. And so because of that, it was like, it's like, well, now I need to prove that I deserve to be here, that I deserve to like be in this position, because I know that there's some freshmen that didn't get cast. There's some upperclassmen that didn't get cast. Tech is better than a lot of other schools about that, than like giving everyone like a fair shake with roles. And you'll have a role before you graduate. You'll have some experience. But like I tripped and fell into every opera of the season when like some seniors hadn't been in any that year. And so it was like, well, what right do I have to get this over any of them? Kind of like the imposter syndrome kind of thing. I don't know if that's what it was, but there was definitely elements of it.
Right.
And so, yeah, like that was like a big thing. And then the thing with the student health center, as great as it was, and as good as the person that I was speaking to was, what ended up happening was, you only get the 12 weeks for the 1 semester. If you come back the next semester, even if you qualify for the full amount again, you only get like 8 weeks instead of the 12. Which makes sense. But surface level, it makes sense because there's a lot of people at Tech that need help and can't get it any other way. And it's not meant to be a long-term thing. It's meant to be like you're stressed about finals, come here for a few weeks, and then boom, you're fixed. And that's just not reasonable or realistic for a lot of people. But that I didn't even like bother with that, because it's like, what's the point if I'm not going to get like that full thing, Which in hindsight I probably should have gone back. But anyway, so then I went all of sophomore year without it, and then COVID happened, and I was angry for months, and I still kind of am. It's definitely less so than it was when it first started, but like I've been incredibly angry for damn near a year, and so it got to like a fever pitch in over the summer because of some stuff happening in my personal life and the state of the world continuing to get worse. And so basically I said to my mom, like, I need to do something about this when I get back. I don't want to start now because I don't want to start over the phone. So she was understanding and supportive, and she was like, "Here's a list of people relatively close to the school in your apartment that like take our insurance." Or like here's the people like relatively close, and so I like have to call a bunch and be like, oh, do you take this insurance? Blah blah blah. Um, or like are you doing face to face? Whatever. And so now that's where I am, and there's been some significant progress. And I know
That's good.
this may seem like a super heavy or personal thing, which it kind of is, but I think it's important to talk about it. You try and take away the stigma from it, because if I can talk openly about, I don't have to talk about what I'm going in there for, or like the specific events, right? I can be
Yeah.
general, and I like just saying like, yes, I am in therapy, I'm getting help. I think if I can like encourage someone that's on the fence about it to at least try it, or just like take away some of the stigma, then like
Yeah.
it's worth it. And to paraphrase something, because the Grumps have talked about this a few times, and to paraphrase something that Dan said in that discussion, it's like this whole life thing is too weird and too difficult to try and navigate alone. You know,
Yeah.
humans are very social creatures by nature, as much as some of us, especially in like the internet gaming sphere, want to think otherwise and think otherwise. I'm one of the most antisocial people, like one of the most like recluse people you'll meet, but humans are social animals. And so you need something. Um, Not that this should be your only social interaction, but a lot of these things are too difficult to navigate alone. And if you're able to, like with insurance or the cost or whatever, or if it's offered for free through your school or workplace, you should absolutely do it. At least try it. It may take a while to find someone that you like, but even if you think you're fine, if you have the means to give it a shot, I encourage you to do so.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think anything negative
there's
can come from therapy.
no, it doesn't. The only thing is like oh, and this is what I was gonna say at first. Like the first couple sessions for me were really tough because it was like, oh wow, he's able to read me like a book because everything that I've said is probably literally in one of his textbooks. And that's kind of the crazy part. Or it's like, what do you mean you have my exact mental state with a definition next to it? What do you mean what's going on in my brain is in a glossary or an index? You know, um, and so it's kind of hard being like hard read like that, um, especially when it's something that you never thought about before.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into specifics, obviously, but it's like it was really hard for me to like take some of that at first. But if you can like power through that, then you'll only be the better for it. So that's my soapbox. I'm gonna step down and set it to the side for later.
On the soapbox on the street corner.
Like literally with a megaphone. Get therapy.
Get yours today.
Step right up. Free therapy.
I wouldn't trust free therapy.
Well, here's the thing. Like it needs to be more accessible.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like school counselors don't really do much of anything aside from making people schedules, in my experience. I never really spoke to a school counselor about that stuff, but I know people that did, and it didn't help them. Um, so, but it's all a mixed bag. I know tons of people that had a ton of problem with school nurses. I never did.
Really, like school nurses?
Oh yeah, because like there were some like school nurses that were like really mean and like, oh no, you're fine. Like my arm is broken in 3 different places. I heard 3 cracks. Put some ice on it, have a peppermint, and go to class.
Yeah.
Or like ice pack or half a graham cracker. And I have a full cracker. What do you think this is? A Walmart? There was this whole TikTok that I saw of like tropes like that, and a bunch of people were agreeing in the comments.
I have never had a like and I haven't had a bad experience with with a school nurse, honestly.
I hadn't either, you know.
Like there was this one time I was in my Latin class, the class that the language that no one else learns.
Oh my god, nerd alert!
And uno más. There we go. And my teacher was like, she wanted me to run something to the office or something like that. So and it was raining outside, or it had just rained outside, and it was outside in a portable. So I left the portable, and as I was walking down the ramp, I slipped, and you know how like the ramps on the portable, like, they're like metal with like there's like a grain you can go with.
Yes.
Kind of.
Yes.
Well, I fell on my elbow and went with the grain, and like there were just three like looks like claw marks on my elbow.
Bro, that's sick.
It was pretty cool. I have a pretty cool scar. It might be faded by now, but like it was a pretty cool scar. But that was not fun. And I went to the nurse. And, like they patched me real nice. Like I'm a fan. I got to sit on the bed for like 30 minutes on my phone listening to Attack on Titan OST.
Oh my god. Were you ever did your school have like those people that were like office aides or teachers aides?
Yes, I was one.
What were you an aide for? Like what teacher?
Well, I was an aide for the office.
Office aide?
Yeah, like someone would come in with a note and I'd be like, "Okay, you're here for Mr. So and so. Okay, here." Knock on the door. "Hey, so and so's here to see you," and just walk inside. I'd run notes from the office to the classes and stuff like that.
So, okay. I forgot about this. In 8th grade, I was an aide for a 6th grade science teacher. And there were, oh god, I'm just remembering a ton of stuff about middle school.
Fun.
So the way it worked was there were 4 different like halls with lockers and like teachers and stuff. You had a red hall, which was 6th grade, and you had green hall, which was also 6th grade with some 7th grade, blue hall, which was 7th grade, and then gold hall, which was 8th grade. And then you had like classrooms all along the whatever, like in the hallways. So it was like the halls were symmetrical. So like you turn, so like the lockers were like imagine like an M kind of thing. So like the thing in the middle is like the lockers on both sides. So you go to the first side of Red Hall. You make a right into Red Hall. You have classrooms on your right and lockers on your left. And then there's like a big foyer, like a meeting point where like the halls converge. And then you make like a U-turn. And then now there's lockers on your left and classrooms on your right. Like that kind of thing. With there's classrooms on the inside, lockers on classrooms on the outside, lockers on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thing. And so the 2 classrooms at either corner, like the upper corners of the M's, were the science rooms. And so in the back, there were in the back of the science rooms, there were like the storage rooms for the labs. And if I remember correctly, I was in I think I was in like one of the green halls, and all of like the labs, like the storage rooms for the science rooms were connected. So basically, it would be like, "Hey Eric, can you take this note down to Blue Hall?" So I would just take the storage room like a freaking secret passage to Blue Hall, and there was a way for me to exit without like disturbing any classes. I haven't been to that school obviously in years, and I completely forgot like what that was like. But I was able to like just go around like secret passages,
Nice.
and I was like, cool. It's been 30 seconds, and now I'm in Blue Hall. And like, oh, what's that? You want me to take this to Gold Hall next? Sure. Let me go back down to my home base in Green Hall.
Fast travel.
It was literally fast travel. It was so sick.
Yeah, I bet
You
so
can
many.
get away.
I bet so many students.
Sorry, go ahead.
I bet so many students use that place to like make out.
Oh God. Well, actually, not many people were allowed back there. I was only allowed back there because I was an aide.
Oh, okay.
So I used that to my advantage. Not saying it didn't happen, but it just seems like it would be difficult and really not worth it. Like, high risk, low reward. First of all, if you're in middle school, at most you're 14.
Oh,
No one you're. Sorry, go ahead.
Like, I remember in middle school, like there were some students that would do it in broad daylight.
No. I'm not doubting that it happens. You know, I know it happens, because it happened in my school too. But what I'm getting at is, if you're from 12 to 14, no one you're romantically interested in at that age. It really is probably more infatuation. Or like, there's changes in my body, and what is this person awaken in me? Or like oh the whatever gender or sexuality my preference is it, you're going through changes. Like, no one that you're romantically interested in at that time is worth it, just flat out.
Yeah.
You know, like really, you wanna you wanna like ruin your chances of certain things in the future because you and Brad, the dude wearing Nike, I don't want to use the name Brad. You and
Chadicus Bradicus.
Chadicus Bradicus, there we go. Because you and Chadicus Bradicus were going around, like the dude in Nike Elites and like an Under Armour shirt and like the Nike slides.
And copious amounts of Axe body spray.
Copious amounts of Axe body spray and wearing a backwards hat that every other teacher would tell him to take off. Because they are playing hide the salami in the science storage room. I promise you, it's not worth it.
Romanov, you better playing hide the zucchini.
Hide the zucchini. One of my favorites is in Cobra Kai. Like the main like kid character is he's of like Latin descent. I'm not sure offhand whether he's like Mexican or Spanish or whatever, but there's a scene where Johnny goes over to like their apartment for dinner and they have plantain, which for those unfamiliar is like, it's similar to a banana.
Green banana.
So Johnny notices Miguel and like one of the girls at his dojo, whatever, are like hitting it off, and he's like, "Look, I don't like I." It comes up in conversation, and he was like, "Look, I don't really care what you do out of here, just as long as you're not playing hide the plantain in here," which was, it's funny, and it's actually like, if you watch like the rest of the series, it's a good character growth moment for him because he thinks it's just a banana, and they say it's a plantain, and it's like, oh, well, in America we call it a banana.
Oh no.
like well-meaning, but like, but it's also like, oh, like he's learning, he's aware.
Yeah.
He has a very satisfying character arc.
In America, we call it a banana. That's
Speaking
funny.
of which, watch Cobra Kai on Netflix. Cobra Kai is very good. Has a bit of a cheesy, like campy start, but season 3 is absolutely incredible. Has some of the best fight choreography.
What does that mean, campy? Like something is camp?
Have you seen the way I understand it? Have you seen the original Raimi Spider-Man trilogy?
Yeah.
You know, and like Power Rangers, how like it's pretty cheesy, but like it leans into it.
Yeah.
That's campy.
But why the word camp?
Dude, you're asking the absolute wrong person. I just heard a ton of people use it to describe the Raimi trilogy. I know kind of what it means, and I think it can be used to describe the first season of Cobra.
Oh, whoa! Thank you for the raid.
Oh, hello. Thanks for coming by.
I don't know how to say that name. GHXTY. I don't know how to say that name. Well, thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. Dude, my raid message thing, it's the Edge of Dawn Smash Bros remix. but and it's like a raid, and it's the gift of Edelgard from the Battle of Eagle and Lion at the beginning of the
The
game.
forward
Yeah,
now.
it's her pointing forward like that.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Much appreciated.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes. I know it's not a lot since I'm a small streamer, but I'm happy just giving back. Oh yeah, for sure. There's no problem. No worries. No worries.
Anything's appreciated.
We're just playing some fried Emblem. Excuse me, air fried Emblem.
Air fried Emblem.
We're almost at the end of the game.
We're almost at the end of this chapter.
Yeah, this is not a bad chapter at all.
That's good.
4 more turns till the bonus experience wears off.
You'll make it in 4 turns. I'm sure. Get that mad XP.
Also, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the gang.
Yo.
I'm gonna make a save state. I'm gonna make a save state.
Have you thought about like Have you thought about like what to call your followers?
Bro, I've been thinking about that for years, and trust me, it is a. I can't think of anything that's remotely good. Like it's really embarrassing. I don't want to say it.
You don't have to if you really don't want to.
I really don't want to. Like
that's fine.
Some ideas that I've had like over the years. When I first started my channel back in like 2014, I think. What year did Mario Kart 8 come out on the Wii U? Was that 14?
Oh God.
13.
I'm gonna say let's see how close I can get. I'm gonna say Mario Kart 8 came out on the Wii U November 20.
No, it was in May.
Never mind. May.
I got it for my birthday.
May 15th.
May 14th.
2014. Mario Kart 8 Wii U.
Yeah, this game
Mario
is
Kart 8.
What's the gigs for me for it?
Oh, I was off.
Oh, what was it?
May 29, 2014. I was skeptical to go that far. Because what day is your birthday in May?
May 31st.
I didn't think it was literally the last day.
Yeah. It's the last day of the month.
So noted.
Yo, this game is lit. What are the gigs for it? This, let me check actually. What are the gigs for Path of Radiance? 1.36 gig. Gibbs. So it's not too bad.
My conducting textbook through Dropbox last semester was bigger than that. Like all the resources I had to use for conducting last semester is bigger than this game.
That's kind of sad, honestly.
It was a full 2 gigabytes.
That's
for like
it's dumb.
All the paperwork, all the recordings.
Homeboy says I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, Path of Radiance is a great game. Like this is mine and Eric's first time like actually playing through it, and like I understand the hype now. This is a really good game.
It's definitely one of my favorite stories in a Fire Emblem game.
Really unique too, I think. Obviously, like, you know, not in the sense of like, you know, fighting the emperor that wants to rule the world or something like that, but the things that happen in between, like point A to point B, like I mean point A to point Z, I should say. It's
the logistics of the world.
Yeah. The things that go beyond just starting the game as a nobody and ending the game as a hero. Everything that happens in between is really fire.
The only thing, my only real complaints about these early Fire Emblem games is you recruit a character, they're cool for a minute, and then they have no personality. You know, unless you use them a lot, you kind of like forget about them. And it's like they're not really significant to the story either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I like about Three Houses and kind of Awakening. He's just like every character's like related to the story. And even if nothing else from Three Houses stays, I hope the ability to talk to every character that you have about the events that just transpired stays.
Yeah.
Even if that means having smaller armies.
And that's one of the things I like about this game, because it has like the obviously it has supports, but also has like those info things,
Like the barracks conversations.
right? And I feel like that, yeah, I agree. Three Houses doing that, like being able to talk to every single person and not just rely on supports for characterization, is very beneficial.
I would much rather have a smaller cast of characters that was well fleshed out than a genuinely stupid amount of characters looking at you awakening. I love Awakening, but like I would rather have a small group of characters that was well developed and that like you really start to have a connection to, because who the hell is Makalov? You know, we meme on this man. That's the only reason I have a connection with him, right? But like, when was the last time you thought about Mordecai? When was the last time you thought about Khalil?
True. I think about Mordecai pretty often, though. I like him.
That's also because you're naming one of your Palicos and Rise after him.
Well, I mean that, but like, I'm naming him after him because like Mordecai, we used him when we first got Mordecai. We used him for like every chapter.
We did.
After like
We did.
for like 5 chapters after that, maybe even more.
All right. Here's a better one. When was the last time you thought about Devdan? When was the last time you thought about Stefan? Or
Sure. Braum.
I think about Braum all the time. This
I love this. This thing right here, I love this. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I go to sleep. I can't go to sleep at night because I'm too busy thinking about this.
me with Braum.
This is the greatest thing ever in the history of forever. How can I kill this freaking cat?
Like, oh my god. The only reason that we kind of have Soth in the back of our minds is because we know he's going to be in the next game.
Right. He'll get his chance.
He will.
I mean, all these characters are in the next game.
No, I know. And I'm sure they'll be more fleshed out. But like, there's so many characters that we just don't think about.
This is factual.
And so Three Houses has one of the smallest casts of playable characters, but they're so unique, and their takes on these things are very much in line with their character. So if every Fire Emblem game from now until the series is done had a cast of characters about that size, and maybe a little bigger or a little smaller depending on like the thing, like about that size, but like they were all well thought out.
That's a crit.
Hell yeah, I'd be so okay with that, you know?
Yeah. And it's especially impressive for Three Houses since, most of the characters like all the characters outside of your class that you start with aren't required.
Right.
So I feel like that's pretty cool too. You can expand your roster and keep like the same amount of interest in those characters.
You could beat the game with just the 8 that you get.
Right.
You could beat the game with just Byleth and the 8 people in your house. You could ignore Hanneman and oh no, you get Flame too.
True.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Unless you do Crimson Flower. But you could fairly easily beat the game with just the 10 units that you get automatically without going out of your way to recruit anyone. You should get some of this. You should get Shamir, if no one else.
Shamir is great. I never used Manuela or Hanneman, sadly. As much as I wanted to, I never did.
They're not great in my opinion. It's like
you should always get Dorothea because she is the best dancer.
There's also like it's just like Hanneman and Manuela aren't bad, you know, but the thing is, if you have if you recruited Manuela and you have Mercedes or Marianne or Flane or Linhart, why would you ever use her?
Right. And you
Or,
will
like,
have you cannot play the game without having a better mage than Manuela.
Yeah. You like all of your healers, like Linhardt and Marianne and Mercedes and Flame, are all better healers than Manuela. And as far as like offensive power goes, if you have Lysithia, you're never using anyone else ever.
Right.
And Catherine's good. The only reason to really use Catherine is Thunderbrand.
Tabarn, where are you going?
Who else?
Linhardt is a great healer.
Linhardt is a good healer. I honestly think one of the most Mercedes might be the most optimal healer in the game because her crest also lets her heal herself.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot crests. I forgot how crests work, honestly, for each one.
For each character.
Yeah.
I forget from time to time. I know Gloucester increases magic attack. I know Fraldarius increases regular attack. I think Dimitri's increases arts. Is that what they're called in that game? Combat arts.
Arts.
Yes, it is. I was thinking like it's not hunter arts, but all I can think of is hunter arts.
Monsty Hunty. Uh-oh.
But but that other thing is like it's also why like the small cast of characters. It's why Xenoblade 1 works so well. There are 7 playable characters in that game, and it's more than enough. If you count Dixon and Mumkar, there's 9. But those 7 are more than enough. Because you get really great character moments. And then you have, I haven't played Xenoblade 2 all the way through, but I'm relatively familiar with it. Like, think about all the blades that you got and never used. Or got used once to see how they are, and forgot about them. Yep. I understand that, I understand that's part of the gimmick to be a gacha, but oh, I wonder what Wolfric thinks about what just happened. You know, I forget all the other names.
Don't diss my man Wolfric.
I'm not dissing Wolfric. He was just the only blade that isn't a main character that I could remember. Or like the basic blades. You know, like why are they there, other than to be part of the gacha mechanic?
Right, and I mean yeah, I understand what you mean by that.
And I'm not dunking on Xenoblade 2. I heard nothing but good things about it otherwise, almost nothing but good things about it otherwise, and I intend to get back to it.
The thing was about that is like those are meant to be side characters. Like they're not meant to be main characters. You know, they're not main characters. And even then they do have like specific heart to hearts for themselves, and they do have sometimes actually no, like some of their heart to hearts are story progression based. So like I can think of an example towards the like where Chugga Conway is right now in the game. One of the rare blades that he got like in early on in the Let's Play has a heart to heart in the new area that they just visited, and that's where they like talk about, you know, story stuff going on and like how they can help out with stuff, and you know, I'm paraphrasing, but you know,
right.
I feel like that's the best way they could have approached it.
I suppose
for them. Yeah, I see what you mean though. Like, there's not really.
But then you run into another problem, which is okay. So you know how in Awakening you have those paralogs, where you first you get the child units, right, and then there's the paralogs where you get. Oh God, you get Gangrel, you get Aversa, you get Walmart, you get Yenfei, you get Priam, and Emerin. Right?
Yeah.
Spoilers for an almost 10-year-old game. Um, but you get characters that you otherwise wouldn't be able to get, you know? And so at the end of Awakening, whether like regardless of what choice you make, um, at the end of Awakening, regardless of whatever choice you make, every character has like a, yeah, we did it, or like we'll see this character again. You know, they have some sort of like, this is my last line, kind of thing, right? In Awakening, with like the main like Awakening characters, not like the ones that you can parley with via DLC that are like characters from like Shadow Dragon or Gaiden or Thracia, you know, but like the main characters with portraits and like voice clips. That segment takes so damn long, and it's like, yeah, okay, Virion, oh, oh yeah, Laurent, what do you have to say? You know, oh, Vake, I haven't used you, or Muriel, what are you doing here? Donald, you get a pass.
That's a crit.
Oh, that's not good.
No, on him.
Oh, that's not Aina.
Yeah, yes, yeah. You crit.
I thought that was the boss, and the dragon was Aina.
Oh.
And I was gonna be like, you're being weirdly calm about this. That segment takes so long, and it's like, oh, Gangrel, I killed you several chapters ago, but yes, tell me about how sad you are that Robin's gone. You know, Emerin, you're dead. The fact that you're here means your sacrifice was worth nothing. So it's like that part takes so long. Like yes, this is my last thing to say. Like just we get it, you know. And it only feels forced because like there's not a like they don't really use those characters. You know, it's like the Brian D. video where like, surprise, I'm important. You know, you get Virion chapter 4, I think, where he's just following Sully for no good reason. And he's like, I must admire your beauty, whatever. Dumbass French accent.
He doesn't have like a. It's like more of English, right?
Yes, he does.
Is it French?
It's totally French. I'm pretty sure.
I haven't heard it in a long time, so you're probably right.
I'm like 80% sure it's French. Anyway, he comes over and he's like, no, whatever.
Anyone can cook, Remy. Anyone can cook.
Oh god, right. So you get him like chapter 4, just out of nowhere. He's your only archer for a while, until you get someone to S support with Tharja, and then you get Noir, or you promote like Vake, and he has a bow, or you promote like not Rickon, Gaius, and he has a bow. So, and then like you do the time skip and you beat Gangrel, right? And then like the next arc after that is like the Walhart stuff, I believe. Either way, like a good half to 2/3 into the game, Shersh comes in, and which is fine and which is welcome. And then Virion is like, surprise, I'm important. And it's like, wait. The douchebag that was, creepy douchebag that was following Sully around chapter 4 and joined us, like for not a good reason to be in a war. Suddenly he's important to the conflict, and now you're bringing this up? You know, it's like, where are you coming from, dude? I don't know. I love the older Fire Emblem games, but they don't handle the characters super well. Consistently. They handle the lords generally well, and like the main characters surrounding them, they handle well. Like Ike, Titania, Mist, Soren, Ranulf, even Rayson, you know? Even the characters that would normally be like pretty insignificant are handled really well.
Yeah.
I just wish some of the others weren't so forgettable. And there's gonna be characters like that for everyone. Like there's probably some people that played Path of Radiance and they're like, who the hell is Ileana?
Yeah, because
Because they made
she's not really important to the story necessarily.
yeah, but we use her all the time.
Right.
And so it's like, whoa, what? Who the hell? They may have just used Soren for everything. And well, with Shadow Dragon, it makes sense, right? Because the way the game was designed was you weren't supposed to reset. You were supposed to be losing characters left and right, only for them to be replaced with others. You know,
Right.
like Yagan died. Don't worry, get or oh, Ogma died. Just get Astrum. He's already promoted. Or you lost Navarre. Here's Rad.
Super rad.
No, literally that his name is Rad. It's two D's. Because he's that rad. Or yeah, these characters are like literally replacements. Or oh, you lost Gordon. Here's Thomas. He's also a green-haired archer. Yeah. Or you lost Lena, which you should never lose Lena. Here's Maria, because if you lose Lena and you don't have like a designated healer until Maria, because you're not using Riss, you're just not. You don't have a designated healer until Maria. Good luck getting her out of there. It's ugh. It sucks that Minerva's not that good.
Hey yo, what if Kieran crit right here?
I believe.
Okay. Let's see. It's a siege anyway, so I still have to wait the next turn to siege. But,
Yeah.
let's see.
All right, Kieran. All right, Kieran.
Nope. And a miss.
Oh.
No, I'm resetting.
I'm resetting, moving Ileana one space,
Wait.
and then going.
Before I do that. See, okay, so Har can crit. Kieran. Why can't you? I'm gonna let this turn play out and then reset if it just someone dies.
Yeah.
Which Kieran might die because he has the Rex bolt or whatever. Probably shouldn't have Ana anywhere near here because she's weak to lightning.
Yeah. Ta-da.
The Patricias.
Squatting up. Uh-oh.
I think that was silence.
Ooh. Might be sleep.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. They wouldn't have silenced a Cavalier. You didn't attack. Okay.
It may be like 3 to 10 range.
Oh.
Oh.
Cute. Right. It is. You can't attack right next to him. It's 3 to 10. But he has Rex Bolt. I figured he would have used that.
I don't know.
So Kieran, can you hit this time? That'd be great if you could.
It'd be super rad, dude.
Alpha Rad.
Do it again, but crit this time.
No, no.
Oh, it was worth. I thought I'd at least ask.
Alpha Ride is coming back to you making YouTube videos again, though.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I think yesterday he posted the like an edited version of his and Jaden Animations charity Pokemon randomizer stream.
Mm-hmm.
It's mad funny. Doctor Bust Down. Okay, let's... You know what? Just do the thing.
Julie.
I forgot Ike has 2 range, but I have to keep him available so he can siege. Sweet Edis.
Oh my god.
That's poetic right there. Huh? Oh, it's Soul! Yo, was that Soul?
Master Izuka, call him.
Yo.
Let's go.
With the Sweet Edis, no less.
Are we gonna take out those? Are you gonna take out those other units?
Nice. Can I reach? No. I don't know. Let's see. Sure, why not?
Well, do you want to do it just like to
Yeah,
the experience, or do you want to just end it?
I think I can. Lagoo's bow.
Okay.
Sure, I'll kill a few.
In that case, I'm gonna grab some water real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright. Not to crit. Goodness gracious. Somebody stop this woman. Actually, don't. She's really good. Doo-doo. Push him right here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Ileana. Let's just end this. Shove.
All right. I also changed into my pajama pants because I'm not wearing jeans anymore. Do not want to wear jeans anymore right now.
I got new jeans over break. These are really nice.
Ike, any sign of her?
No, I don't see her anywhere.
Lien, where have you gone?
Look at this stupid dastard.
Put up the dastard
Oh,
count.
yeah, the dastard counter. I think I took it off. Oh, well.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Are you having some sort of problem?
Nesala.
Oh, King Kilvis. How nice. I believe I have what you seek right here.
Not. Lien, you're safe. Not.
You rescued her? Listen and listen good. I don't want there to be any misunderstandings here. It was Taban. He forced me to do this. It wasn't any sense of charity or anything. It was sort of payment for the debt I incurred.
I don't know if I believe that. Oh, never mind. I believe that.
I knew choosing you would pay off. Excellently done. Flatter me all you like, Hawk King. You'll get nothing in return. As promised, the Duke Tanis account has been completely settled. Yes, agreed. Well then, I take my leave of you. There's no need to rush off, is there? Since you've come all this way, why not stay and help us with King Dane? What a splendid idea. What? Enough of your nonsense. I prefer to keep my life intact, thank you.
Not.
Listen to me, Leanne. I have no reason to fight the King of Dane.
No good reason. What about your fellow Kilvins? King Dane has taken their natural identity and warped it beyond repair.
They left Kilvis of their own accord. How far should my responsibility for them extend?
You.
Master Ike, I'm sorry to interrupt, but... What is it, Dana? I have something I need to show you. Will you please come to the basement? This tower has a basement? Kinda sus. We have discovered a hidden staircase. What lies below is unsettling. Ooh, it's probably gonna be some like, rotten Lagoose bodies. What does that smell?
Yeah.
It is corruption.
Well.
It's too dark to see anything. We need light. Reese, get in here.
Yeah, right.
Hit him with the shine.
What? What is this? What is this? Answer me!
Ranulph? Lagoos. At one time, they were Lagoos.
What?
What? I was right. Oh, this is so horrible.
Oh, excuse me. What? What is this game rated?
Good question.
If it's anything like below T, I'll be shocked.
It might actually... I'll check it later, actually. I'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
I hope Randolph and the others are all right. They behaved as if nothing had happened, but I could sense they were in pain. That dungeon was the most vile thing I've ever seen. I'm glad you weren't there. Was it that bad? Oh, Valencia. Trust me. It was barbaric beyond description. There were more Lagoos, the corpses, than we could count. They had been tortured, twisted, and warped beyond recognition. Such horrors. Why would Ashnar do such things? What could be his purpose here? The king called powerful Bjork to his cause, but he had to see if they were worthy. Oh, that's messed up. He would test them by pitting them against those Lagoos.
Oh.
Ashnard considers Lagoos to be tools in service to his own mad ends, nothing more. They are instruments to be used as he sees fit. I heard that he ordered his scholars to perform all kinds of experiments. That's what that dude in the tower was doing, most likely.
What was he doing? Sorry, I was looking at something.
Remember that dude in the tower?
From the last stream?
Yeah, from the last stream.
Yeah.
The guy that you made sound like Kermit.
Kermit. Yeah.
He said he was talking about experiments and stuff like that.
Oh.
They used elixirs to drive them mad and keep them locked in their changed states. Their lifespans were much shortened, but for a brief time. But for a brief time, they became extremely powerful. Feral ones.
Oh.
No, that's what he was doing. Kermit Man.
Oh no, whoa. That's messed up.
He was talking about like give him the drugs and send them into the battlefield or something like that, and we just fought all of them.
Oh my god. It's like fighting it reminds me of like fighting the amalgamates in Undertale.
Yeah. Or like
Dang.
I don't want to talk about Three Houses. Might be spoilers. I don't know. Thanks to you, we found Leanne. You're free now. You can do whatever you like. I will go to the capital. Please accept me into your army. You don't have to do that. Fighting against your former companions could prove difficult. Take me with you. There is something that I have to do. Please, Master Ike. Very well. Let's fight together.
General Ike, the army has arrived at the outskirts of Melior. We await your deployment orders, sir.
Very well. Tell the men to stand down and wait at my command.
At last, we face the King of Dane.
Yes, the war is coming to an end.
It appears so.
Is something bothering you?
No, of course not. It's nothing like that. But
But what?
some some of the soldiers are saying when the war is over, their chances for promotion will dry up.
They want to continue fighting? Even though Crimea, and Dane too, have suffered so much?
No, that's not what I mean. I apologize. I will go inform the men. Is that a way of telling you to like promote your units?
I don't know, actually. Oh, so what I wanted to say about the that scene with the dungeon and stuff, and the age rating. That was very similar to a moment in Sacred Stones. Path of Radiance age rating. It is rated T for teen.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm checking if Sacred Stones is also has that same one. Most likely does. Maybe not though. It's GBA. I don't know much GBA games that are rated T for teen. So I get to the ESRB. Yeah, it's
I know Shadow Dragon was 10 plus.
so Sacred Stones is E for everyone.
Mm.
That reminds me of seeing Sacred Stones, where you there's a guy that you there's a guy that's in the employ of Prince Ephraim. He's one of his retainers. In the chapter where you first play as Ephraim, he's one of the units you could use, and he ends up betraying you. About in like chapter 10, and you don't fight him until like one of the last chapters of the game, where he takes over your home castle. And once you beat him, you find out the reason why he betrayed you. It was because I guess the main bad, and I could be remembering this wrong, but from what I remember, it's because the big bad like promised him whatever the heck he wanted, and he gave him the power to revive his dead wife. And once you kill him, you in like your castle, you go to the back room, and you see his dead. You don't see his dead wife, but like the text box, you see Erica and Ephraim react to seeing the dead wife, and like she is like a zombie basically.
Whoa.
And Orson, the guy that betrayed you, the guy that you just killed, he was so like obsessed with reviving his dead wife that he didn't really notice. He didn't notice that she was just a walking corpse. She could only say one word, and that word was "darling," and it was broken up in like into segments.
Oh,
like,
that's so creepy.
It is very dark. Like it's such a WTF moment in Fire Emblem, and like Ephraim's like, Erica, don't look away, avert your eyes, and like he has Eric walk out, and then Ephraim asks Seth to kill the body of the wife.
Oh wow.
Like he's like, Seth, take care of that. And like, bro, it's so bro that is so messed up. And the scene with that dungeon right there reminded me of that.
Ooh.
Like beating the boss of the area, going down to secret room and seeing horrors. Like that is so crazy. It's like it's so messed up, but like it's pretty cool.
Oh no, like it's super sick from like a storytelling standpoint.
The Crimean Royal Palace, located in the center of Melior, is famed for its beautiful gardens where the world seems at peace. But times have changed. Countless battles have raged in these idyllic confines, and a new Dark Lord now sits upon the throne. Dark Lord Ganondorf.
Right.
The palace itself has not suffered. It remains a study in dignity and elegance. A case study, if you will. Yet there is no peace on this day. A grim tension fills the air, engulfing all it touches in deafening silence. Look at that grin.
Look at this man.
It's Ganondorf. Blue Ganondorf.
Oh, it totally is.
It's Blue Ganondorf. Within the heart of the palace sits the author of this war, Ashnard, King of Dane. I've never heard like the instigator of a war called the author.
Yeah, I mean, this is what he wanted.
Right. I've never heard, like seen the term author used in like this way.
Right.
Also, shouldn't the word king be capitalized?
No, because it's a title, not a name. In this case, like if you were to say King Dane, it would be capitalized. But because it's referring to his title and not using it as, because it's the King of Dane, the title, not King Dane as a name, it's lowercase.
Okay.
And like with the word Earth, when you say the Earth, you lowercase it, but when you say Earth, you capitalize it because it's the name.
Oh, okay, I see. I think I was thinking about it as if it was like, you know, like the Fire Emblem Heroes, like titles.
Oh, yeah.
Because those are capitalized, or unless they're all caps. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Unimportant. Anyways.
This has been grammar lessons.
Oh, look at that boy. Look at that girl.
Look at that man.
Why is he smiling so sus in the background? That's so weird.
I love the Triforce.
Power.
What's your favorite Zelda game? Path of Radiance.
I love the Legend of Radiance. Legend of Ike.
The Legend of Valencia.
There you go.
The Epic of Valencia.
Ike, Supreme Commander of the Crimean Army, and Valencia, Princess of Crimea, have completed their battle preparations. Now, they spend a tense morning waiting for the decisive battle that will conclude their year-long odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey. They wait for the beginning of the end.
Of the first half of this two-part story.
The not so Final Fantasy. End game.
Okay, I've said
repatriation.
Blah blah blah. Last battle.
Ooh, that's 1,100, baby.
Yeah. Also, I feel like I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. I guarantee you, if it's not in this game, it'll be in the next, assuming Ashnard's in it. But Ashnard has blue hair, and so there will definitely be a moment where Ashnard looks at Ike and says something like, "We're not so different, you and I," or something like that. I guarantee you.
Uncle Ashnard.
Oh my god, if that turns out to be the case, it's always the evil uncle.
Yeah. You're Janaf, right?
Yes.
Yes. I'm Milky.
So tomorrow's the day we take on the capital? I'm ready. Woo! Doesn't matter how hard the fight you're facing might be, I always feel excited the night before.
I'd like to tell you how wrong that is, but I can't. I can't seem to calm my nerves either.
We're gonna win, you know? King Dane won't survive the day.
I wonder.
I wonder if he will survive and we'll get a sequel.
Are you two on guard duty?
Oh, it's you. Hey, Ike.
Do you have some need of the king? Yeah. Will you tell him I'm here? We will. Wait here. So, tomorrow it is. Did you come by to check on our preparations? You know me too well. You're going to circle the capital and ensure that no airborne enemies can escape. That's clear, isn't it? Yes. I think encircling the capital is a good idea. We'll guard the west and take care of airborne combat as well. The Phoenicus and Kilvis armies are unbeatable in that regard. Kilvis is going to help out?
Of course.
After what we saw in the dungeons of Gritnea Tower, we all agreed that King Ashnard must pay. Rayson and Leanne helped to sway certain opinions. It was tough, but in the end, we understood what needs to happen. That having been said, the crows are traitorous by nature. If worst comes to worst, it may just be us hawks out there. That'll be enough. At least I know I can rely on you. Well, to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't mind a chance to remove Ashnard's head from his shoulders.
I will tear your heads from your shoulders.
It's just like the time I fought the Black Knight. You're being kept away from the main fight. My apologies, Hawk King. That's all right. But if you find yourself overwhelmed, give me a call. Just blow your whistle. Blow your whistle. I'll be right there.
Good guy to Barn.
Understood. And as for you, Raisin, I'm sure you're tired of hearing this, but...
I know. Be careful. Don't die. Don't worry. I won't die. But I'm not going to leave Leanne and my father all alone. Nestling, it appears they're discussing tomorrow's battle. Shouldn't you join them?
No, I think not. It's just Taban, after all. He doesn't really want help from Kilvis anyway.
The Hawk King may not care, but... Prince Raisin would surely feel that you had betrayed him yet again, Nestling.
What?
Oh, and dear Lady Leanne as well. If you were to flee in the face of the enemy, it would break her heart. Ah, it would be so sad. Ah.
Senile old crow. You think if you bring those two into it, I'll do as I've been told and fight? Curse you. Why is it called friend?
This war's been waged for over a year, but it could be over by midday tomorrow. How do you feel like? Think we'll win?
We'll win.
I knew you'd say that. You don't fool me anymore. Even so, I appreciate your bravado tonight.
Givka? This is me, I think. Because he was introduced with Canias, and you're Canias.
That sounds right.
Without such courage...
Right?
Without such courage, it would be impossible to face King Dane.
Master Givka, what are you doing here? Right? Who are you?
He's Canias' attendant, remember?
I mean, I know, but who are you?
The secret agent. The king felt uneasy knowing you were here on your own. I come in his name.
So, are you going to fight with us?
That is my purpose. That is, if Lord Ike grants his permission. Of course, the Dane army is large, so we're going to be attacking them from the front and holding the two eastern gates. I'd be very appreciative if you would agree to take command of that front. If that is your wish, I can but agree.
What's this now? You weren't satisfied with the work I was doing? I mean, I know I'm no Master Givka, but please.
Randolph, I want you to be with me. Is that alright?
Oh, now I see. Sure, that'd be fine. Getting to be part of the main pack is the highest of honors.
Master Givka.
It's been a long time. How's the king?
How are you, Leth?
Where have you been?
He's in good health. The king has given me a message for you two.
Message? Got orders?
That's right. He said to be sure you make it home alive. And then he said that your work in the past year has been most satisfactory, and that he's sincerely grateful to both of you. To you both.
That's such an honor.
We have fought hard, but it wasn't a bother. Ike and the others are good Bayork. We are happy to fight with them. I see.
Okay, I'm not sure when this will pop up, but soon you will get the choice to recruit one of three people. Tabarn, Gifka, or Naysala. You'll get the choice to recruit one of them.
I'll probably go to Barn, honestly. He's just cool.
Yeah.
Tabarn's sick.
I'm sure the others will like help you or be allies in some way, but you get the choice to have one of them. Which is weird. You're getting the choice to have a playable character at literally the last chapter.
I mean, at least they're playable to some degree.
It's true.
We said Demian to Braun, right?
Oh, you could.
We could promote him right now.
We absolutely could. You have enough for 11 level ups. Or more, depending on the starting XP. Oh my god, General Brahm.
We're gonna get General Braum.
General Brahm.
Oh, defense. That's it. That's all he needs.
Oh my god, I wish there was like the little blurbs, like the character blurbs after, like, oh man, that's it?
Not my best day.
Not my best. I mean, oh god, I want to do Brahm's voice so bad in Radiance Dawn, in Radiant Dawn, because it's literally just Patrick.
He's not in Heroes, so like he doesn't have an official voice.
Intelligent systems, hire me. Hire me.
Oh my god.
He looks like Tintin. His nose.
Yeah, like the round upward nose.
Yeah, yeah.
Good guy, Braum. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look at this.
My boy.
Let's go.
Class change.
Oh my god, look at this man.
You ready for Drip Braum?
This absolute unit.
Drip Braum. Start hearing Ultra Instinct music playing in the background.
When the ice cream melts. Drip Brahms.
Drip Brahms. Speaking of Brahms, I want some ice cream. Oh.
Ooh. Oh, that's so funny.
Be still my heart. General Braum.
General Brahm, let's go.
Absolutely immaculate. Okay, how does he compare to actually Gatry?
That's disappointing.
Wait, let me give him one more level.
Was Gatry promoted or no?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he is. That's why. Okay, now he's getting on par.
So, 40 HP, 44 HP. Actually has 22 strength, 19, 15.
Brahm has higher skill.
And speed. 13 speed? For a general?
And luck. Defense is the same. Res is higher. So he's only weaker. He only has lower strength. Everything else is better.
Dang.
Only lower strength and lower HP. Everything else is better.
Lower HP by 4 and lower strength by 3?
2, 3. You're right. My bad.
Huh. Well, Gatry only has better movement because I gave him the boots at the beginning of the game.
Oh, that's true.
Or towards the beginning of the game, rather. Nice. Let's go, Braum. Ah, beautiful. Ah, okay. We have 100 or so left. 163 left. Let's round off Eliana. All right. Now I doubt we have enough money to make a weapon. I doubt we do, but
we probably don't. But I would love to make one last weapon.
yeah, the last chapter.
We should anyway, but like make like a really bad one.
I'm gonna give the rest of this to I don't know, Mist. Sure, why not?
Idiot.
Barely was able to level up with that. I think that was all of it.
I think so.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Can we make? Please tell me we can make something. Good, decent at least. No, we can't. We have 1,000.
That's the same amount of money we had last time.
We didn't get any money.
I don't think so.
What the heck? All right, so we can make a silver thing, and we can't edit it at all. So. You made a silver axe. What is it we're gonna make? We're gonna make a tome, right?
We could do a fire one.
We check this every time. I just forgot. We have Mandor Hando, Stadia Buster, Rayskism, and Sweet Yeetus.
And Yeet Arrow.
And Yeet Arrow.
Big Boy and the
La Fleur. refleet, and not fail.
Not fail.
Um,
Don't have fire. His apple.
and we got a
Ver-
Rex Bolt from that last battle.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone can use it.
And then no one can. It's S rank.
It's S rank magic.
Verdant Wind.
So we either make a fire tome or a light tome.
I say fire because Reese is pretty much stacked.
Yeah.
Okay. Shop Forge. Yes.
Out of curiosity, how much does it cost to make a light tome? Oh yeah, do fire.
The most.
Jesus.
Nope. No, I would want to lower that. Well, why do I ever want to raise the weight? Like that doesn't do anything but hurt me.
Maybe to offset the cost if you have a crazy high crit.
Oh, I guess. That's the best I can do. Attack and hit or crit and hit?
Attack and hit.
Alright. We have 37 bucks left. Wait. Yes. Okay.
I think it's a 7.
I thought it was a 1,837 or something.
It's 1807.
Oh, okay. So we have $7 left. Yikes.
Okay. The last name.
What do we name this? I'm gonna message in Penguin chat
You could do
so Dakota can see it. What do I name this new fire tome in FE? Wait, in Path of Radiance. Give me a haha funny name. I gotta. This has to be a banger. We can name it Banger Tweet.
Banger tweet. Name it Crossing Fields. Because it's fire.
True.
Or oh my god.
Garange? Demon Slayer?
You know what you could do?
Oh,
you
no.
Could...
Sigurd.
No, I was gonna say Renea.
I like how you think. We're on the same page.
Oh my god, I kind of want to name it Renea. Dance with me, Renea. Dance the dance of life.
Dance the dance of life.
Oh my god.
I'm tempted. All caps? Oh, that's painful.
Put a space between each of the letters.
Oh, okay. I see. This is terrible. Oh my god. E. Lowercase a.
Rhina. Renea. No,
That's
wait.
painful.
One more space and then an exclamation point.
One more space, exclamation point?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, whoops.
Unless you don't want to.
Oh, I'm down. Yeah, for sure.
I'm always down to inflict more pain.
Oh,
Oh, so much pain.
Oh, that hurts. Renea. Who gets Renea?
Who gets Renea? Ugh, pain.
It is just fire. I mean, Ileana has Kazapple, Soren has Verdant Wind.
You gotta give it to Tormod.
I do. But, like, I kind of want to use Bastion, though. Bastion is good. But Tormod is, you know, the fire guy. Yeah, I'll give it to Tormod. Alright. That's it. That's the final weapon.
Ah.
Oh, my God. That hurts. that sucks.
Okay, so like, let's name a weapon and then inflicted as much pain as we could.
What do you have? Rex Bolt! No!
What do you have? Agnia's arrow.
In tome form.
Oh my god. I just saw Renee.
Oh, that hurts.
The only thing.
We're in the end game now.
Oh god.
We're in the end game now.
As painful as a lot of these references are, the funniest thing is joking about them. There's a reason Fullmetal Alchemist fans only have one joke, and it's the one that caused them the most pain.
Most pain.
Unless you're a really big Maze Hughes fan.
Alright, we've done everything here. No supports, surprisingly. Info.
Yeah.
XP. Alright, we're good. Can't buy any new weapons, so...
Princess, it's time.
Don't remind me. It's right there. I can see the capital. Father, mother, my lord uncle, your Lintia has returned. Our soldiers are in formation and awaiting your word, princess. For good or ill, this will be our final battle. Before they march, would you speak to them?
Oh, it's the final battle speech.
What? You want me to address the troops? This fight will determine if Ashnard falls, and if we can all return to our beloved homeland. Today, princess, we risk all. Giving men the courage to fight is the duty of a leader. What?
I was gonna say it, then I stopped myself. He said duty.
That wasn't funny. That wasn't funny.
It wasn't. It wasn't
funny. That wasn't funny. That wasn't funny. Stop laughing. Okay. I'm good. Okay. God damn it. I don't know how well I'll do, but I will try. Ahem.
Hell of a way to start.
Oh, this is the Breath of the Wild. This is the Age of Calamity Zelda speech.
Oh yeah.
Hear me, brave fighting men of Crimea. Much have you lost in service to your land. Hear me, beloved friends of the Laguz. You too have given all for our fair cause. Hear me, my trusted company of old. You men of Grail did see me to this day. I stand before you, made of flesh and bone, alive because you risked your lives for me. A word cannot my thanks express in kind. We march today into the jaws of fate. Our enemy lies in wait o'er this hill. If on the morrow Ashnard lives no more, my fondest dream is to among you walk, and give you each my heartfelt thanks anew. Let not this dream dissolve into despair. We will defeat the dreaded King of Dane. We will reclaim this land we hold so dear. Lend me your strength. Lend me your weary hearts. Today we make our fate for good and all. One life can make a mark upon this world. One life can move the wheel of history. Be that one life. Fight well, fight brave. Fight true. Yeah, let's go!
When you started that, all I could think of was, "Hear me and rejoice. You are about to die at the hand of the children of Thanos. Be thankful that your meaningless knives now contributed to the balance." I could only think Ebony Maw during that speech.
Your meaningless lives.
Where did that come from? That was magnificent. It seems the princess too has grown stronger.
It said we grow into our roles we're given, isn't it? Valencia will make a splendid queen. And I, a king. I freaking wish! Pain. Me too, Randolph. That's just what Nasir said. What? It's true. Stop it. Don't give me that I can't believe what I just heard look.
Really cool of them to describe that instead of show us. Nasir said it, right? Whew, well, that's a relief. I thought the world had gone mad.
Stupid cat. Whoa! Whoa, Ike. Come on now, you've come a long way.
Best line in the game.
Don't squander.
Best line in the game.
I'm gonna screenshot this. Stupid cat.
Stupid cat.
I'm gonna tweet it right now. Follow me on Twitter, at Caden the Dog.
Follow me on TikTok. I had a banger TikTok this week.
It really did explode, my man.
It did. It was a TikTok about WandaVision.
WandaVision episode tomorrow. Final episode.
Oh my god. No, there's one more.
I thought it was 8.
I think it's 9.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go. This ends today. I'm ready.
I have everything I need.
Very well. We're ready. Say,
wait.
Ike,
Yep.
this is the end of the end, you know. So rather than just giving orders, why don't you say a word too?
That's right. We got not one but 2 speeches, baby.
I think Princess Lincia said enough.
I don't hear what you have to say, brother. Father always did it, didn't he?
You want me to say something like Father would have done? Yes.
Uh-huh. You know how he would say, "I'm gonna die in 5 to 7 chapters"?
Bruh.
You got it.
Yeah. That's so funny that you have the option.
That's how I'm gonna start my music for children lesson.
Hey there. Hey y'all, Scott here.
Hey everyone.
Before this final battle, there's only one thing I want to tell all of you. I don't want any of you dying on me. Remember, you only have one life. At a time like this, it doesn't matter what our blood ties are. We are family.
As a wise man once said, YOLO.
Jumps into battle with Black Knight.
Drip.
That's what my father always used to say. And today, for the first time, I understand why he said it. Because we are a family. So,
I've got all my sisters and me.
So, if you don't want to cause your family any grief, then live. Don't drop your guard. Don't turn your back. Use every drop of your strength. Our road has been long, but it ends today. Let's liberate Crimea and free our friends and our families from Dane's tyranny. Men of Crimea and women, Lagoos of Tellius, Grail mercenaries, move out. Ooh. Okay. Yo. Everyone is here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, wait, hold up. That guy right there in front of the camera had a Lagoos Slayer.
Oh,
Just want to point that out.
let's go, my boy.
Attack! We're being attacked! The castle gate has fallen. The Cremain army cannot be stopped. Bryce. Is this me?
I think it was me.
We've seen him?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't remember.
I mean, I can do it because you're doing Ashnard. So, I mean,
I don't mind either way.
I'll do it.
All right.
It appears the end is near. Your Majesty, please use the rear gate and withdraw. We will cover your retreat.
I am not leaving.
But if we lose your Majesty, the Dane royal bloodline itself will be lost.
Are you saying I will lose? Hmm? Is that what you wish to say?
Yes. However, our army is in dire straits. It is merely an act of prudence, Your Majesty. I humbly ask that you consider the continuance of the bloodline above all else. Of course, your judgment.
The value of the 13th generation of Dane's royal family is not so high as to warrant your pathetic display. I am Dane. If I am to be destroyed, then let Dane be destroyed with me.
Not gonna lie, that's kind of a powerful line. I felt that. Your Majesty, that is...
Sorry.
Good?
Yeah, my larynx has been super high, and so one of the ways to lower it is by doing like a vocal fry, like
A vocal
as a way to lower
fry?
the larynx. Yeah,
You're frying?
vocal air fry.
Vocal grill.
I have no need of insolent retainers. You are an obstacle. Away with you.
Inconstant.
What did I say?
Insolent.
Incompetent? Oh, insolent. Whatever.
But, Your Majesty...
My sole desire is to rule through strength. The weak perish, and the strong live on. This is the law of nature. It is the law the goddess herself created when she forged this world.
It appears that further conversation would only be a waste of time. Though, even if His Majesty desires it not, I will remain and protect him. I cannot allow the legacy of Dane to end here.
Tell me, Bryce, you were my father's retainer, were you not?
From the 15th year of my life, and for 20 more years until his death, I did serve him faithfully.
The thing that killed my father was not plague, nor was it another illness. It was me.
Huh?
Oh, but it doesn't end there. There was my stepmother, too, and every brother who stood to be a legitimate heir. All of them died by my hand.
Ashnard, what? Girl Child Productions, welcome to the stream. I'm lurking, and wow, what a good Ashnard voice. Yeah, Eric kills it.
Thank you very much, I appreciate that.
All of his voices. Good luck on the last chapter. Much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Are you still determined to protect me, knowing this truth?
I am. Even knowing now as I do, you are still your father's son. The blood of Dane's king flows in you. You are all that remains. By your leave.
Such loyalty to a corpse. In truth, there is nothing in this world more humorous than a knight.
Dang, Ashnard.
Heckin' brutal.
Dang, Ashnard. Holy crap. There he is.
There he be.
Oh, we walking up? We doing this? Hey, look out!
Bird up.
Is that?
Fight.
Punch him! Alincia, what are you doing? Get back. Ashnard. What did you say? That is King Ashnard?
It's been a long time, Princess Crimea.
I like how his theme started fading, just faded in as he talked.
You look quite different than you did the day I cut your father and mother down like cattle. I can hardly believe you're the same girl who did nothing but tremble and stare at me.
You Craven, I've returned to see you defeated. I will no longer allow you to treat Crimea any way you please.
How brave and noble of you. However, you are not the one I seek.
No!
Ooh.
You scumbag.
Can't believe you used shove.
Excuse me, you dastard.
That's two.
Valencia. Hit him, Mike. Hit him.
Are you the one they claim is the son of Gawain?
King Ashnard of Dane, your treachery dies on my blade.
Oh. I see that blade in your hand. It is a sacred blade, is it not? The only type of blade that can pierce my armor.
He has the same armor as, like, similar armor to Black Knight.
Similar armor, yeah.
Blessed by the goddess or something.
It matters not how famous the blade, if the wielder lacks skill. The greatest sword is nothing but blunted steel.
Don't worry. You will see for yourself how blunt it is. Dang,
Rolls blunt. I expect good things from you, son of Gawain.
La da 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 da. It's the one and only double G.
What you see before you are my elite hand-picked soldiers.
Okay, but also, wasn't Patrine a hand-picked soldier?
That's true.
Weren't all of the 4 riders picked soldiers?
This is true. Wasn't the Black Knight, but he was actually good.
Yeah, he kicked our butts.
How will you deal with them? I look forward to watching you. Don't disappoint me.
Hold!
No.
Just... This dude's standing on his dragon.
For real.
He's like not even sitting on it, he's standing on his neck.
Wyvern up?
What wyvern? I want to see a dragon.
Oh, that's true. Dragons look so doofy in this game. With like, hey guys,
They're really beefy. They're thick
so
boys.
unnecessarily beefy.
They're thick boys. Alright. Any of you whose arms remember what it was like to battle, step forth. I would take of your strength now. What does that mean?
Whoo!
Holy crap. Do we want to do this right now? I feel like
Full chapter?
No. We could.
But could we?
We could.
Oh god.
I wasn't referring to that though. I was referring to like if you want to do preparation right now, because I feel like it'd be really cool if we just dumped everything about this chapter into the next stream, like preparation and all of that.
I'm down for that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down for that too. Gurgurant.
Oh, it has 2 range.
His class is King Dane. That's kind of sick. Same thing with Princess Lincia.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, so right off the bat, I think the game plan would just be to go down middle.
Here's something you'll need to know. The enemies are in 3 groups in these modes, left, right, and center. Tabarn, Naysala, or Gifka can be called on the 2nd turn, and whoever is chosen will appear on the 3rd turn.
Appear where?
Doesn't say. Ike the Chosen Laguz Royal should be... Oh, Ike the Chosen Laguz Royal should be on the front line of the party and can probably take the center on their own. Blah, blah, blah. So it seems like whoever you choose is probably going to be busted.
Alright, good to know. Yeah, let's take care of this in the next stream, because I'm gonna call it here.
Yeah.
I feel like dumping all of the preparation would just like build up to the final battle even more. So yeah, we'll leave that. For...
No bonus XP for this one.
Yeah, because it's the last mission. We're in the end game now, Tony.
How many do we win? One.
All right. Well, that's it for the stream, guys. Thank you so much for coming. We had Growchild Productions coming through the stream. GHXTY. I don't know how to pronounce that name. This is a lot of letters that I don't know how to sequence correctly. And Architect. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. Thank you for the follows and the raid. Also, much appreciated. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Next stream will be the end of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Blind with me and Eric.
Oof. It's been a several month long journey, but we're almost there.
Yeah, we started at what, in like October?
Something like that.
Come a long way.
Wow.
But yeah, all right.
Tune in next time for the thrilling conclusion.
Find out next time on Sonic Heroes. I mean Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
And maybe the end of the Ashnard voice, because I don't know if he shows up in Radiant Dawn.
Yeah, I don't know either, actually. I would assume so.
I hope it's not. I hope it's not the end of the Ashnard voice, but it could be.
Gertrude says, "You better call Tabarn, hot ass Hawkman." You're right, and I probably am gonna choose Tabarn. Tabarn's
He
so
probably
sick.
will.
Tabarn's sick. Out of those three, I prefer Tabarn. If Kanias was playable,
Bro, I imagine a conversation between Kanias and Ashnard.
you wouldn't have a voice anymore.
Oh, for real? They're straight up like, well, it's if it isn't the Lion King, Ashnard.
You just keep progressively worse and worse.
Ashnard. Just like one ellipsis and it's over for me.
Yeah, it's over. But yeah, Tabarn most definitely for sure gonna be called next time. So yeah, that'll be next time. We'll see when we can do that. But until then, take care, y'all.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Peace.
Adios.